Greetings everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Songozi. See, I made this video before, but I gave out the sound and sight of it. I know that all of you that watched the video, you must have heard the comments of people that are lamenting and stuff, like things like that. So it was a heartbreaking moment. I didn't know what to talk about in that video. I just decided to give it out exactly as I filmed it, knowing that people were still stuck on the ground. As at the time I made this video, it was more heartbreaking. I didn't know what to say, I didn't know what to talk about. So it's not that I didn't know what to talk about. I have a lot of things to say in that video that I made that day, but because of how I felt so cold. Everything about that day was not giving joy at all, knowing fully well how I have made video of this place several times. Yes, I have made video of this place several times. I think this video, as I am making this video, as I am talking into this video, I think this is the fourth video I have made about this place. The first two videos has been about how the house is growing, okay, but now the last one I made is the unfortunate incident. I couldn't say anything because I just decided to give it out exactly the way it is, and you heard people lamenting. For those of you that understand Igbo, but for those of you that do not understand Igbo, I'm going to explain how things happen. So let me begin this way. Okay, this place is OCHANJA. This place is OCHANJA, where they sell leather markets. Okay, so there used to be an old building here, but government decided to demolish it and make it of a great and beautiful standard to accommodate more people. And they started this project. It was moving on very well and really very fast. Each time I pass through that place, I can only visualize the end product, the end result of how that place was going to is going to look when the building construction is done. I was so happy about the project, although I am not selling anything at OCHANJA, but the view of it, I can only visualize it each time I pass through that place. I was so excited about the project. I made the videos about the place, how they are doing it, and the progress of it. So on that Tuesday morning, I heard the bad news that the building just collapsed, and I had already made video of that place. So if you are following me, you will know that I uploaded 2 videos in a day, which is very much unlike me. I had made the video of the progress of this building with hope I was going to upload it maybe on Wednesday or on Thursday. Then on that Tuesday morning that I heard that bad news, I decided to upload the video and also made up my mind to go and cover the damages. So that is it. That is the video that you are seeing. Okay, I went there, I covered it, I made sure that I went round. Okay, I went round because the building is a lot. Like I said in that video that I made before, that it is almost like a community that is being rebuilt. Okay, the building is a huge one. It was a huge project. As I saw it, I was heartbroken. It was devastating to me, that had nothing to do with this place, and hearing people's lamentation and complaints, it really broke me and everybody that came to see what happened. As you are watching this, though it's going to be a gory or be a graphic description if I tell you that, guys, that there are some people still under the rubble. Okay, but the good news is that the following day, I covered it on Tuesday. It happened on Monday evening. I covered it on Tuesday, but on Wednesday, somebody was brought out alive. Yes, you heard me right. Alive, guys. Somebody was alive. God kept the person alive. It was something of great joy. After covering this video in the morning, I went to my business. In the evening, as I came back, so as I was passing through that place to run some errand, I heard people discussing with so much joy that somebody was brought out from there alive. Actually, the first time I heard it, I thought it was rumor. I thought it was just a makeup story. When something happens and people have their own part of the story, the way they describe things. Most of the time, some will just be carrying false information. So I was not that happy when I heard it from the first lady that was staging people. She was like staging people that, yeah, somebody was brought out alive. Not until I went further to another place and heard people describing how the person was brought out alive and breathing. People of God, is God not wonderful? Yeah, I'm really grateful to God for preserving the life of those people there. So those people are be the one person that was brought out, but when it happened immediately, a lot of people were rescued. Yes, I heard it. I even heard from people that was nearby when it happened. And also there was this man that I normally buy oatmeal from. I went to the man. I was asking him about my particular customer that stays in front of that building. I was so curious to know her well-being. It's just an elderly woman. I went to this my customer that sell exactly opposite of that woman. I rushed to him. I was like, what happened? What of those women that normally stay there in front of this place? So the man now told me that the women have gone home when it happened. Monday is a sit at home, and those women normally come out to sell from morning till maybe afternoon. Around 4 o'clock they will pack up. And the man said by 5, all the women that normally lines up in that place, that all of them have packed out. And I was so happy. I was so happy to hear that, because I couldn't imagine anything happening to those women, those sweet women that normally sells in front of that place. So it was something of great joy to me. Okay, so I felt very good. Okay, when something happens and you are thinking that it was more fatal, maybe you're thinking it was more fatal, and you hear something that will just give you this kind of consolation that comes from within, consolation that you never thought you will get from situation like this. So I felt really good on hearing that. So now a lot of people were there to just lament and grit their teeth over what happened. And also I saw people rejoicing, praising God. Yes, I saw a lot of people praising God. One woman was describing her shop, that the thing scattered her shop, that look at where she normally stays. The woman was so much, she was filled with so much joy, and people were around to thank God with her. Now look at what how everybody sees it. Even before I came there, I was imagining if this thing had happened anytime between Tuesday to Saturday, it would have consumed a lot of lives. But praise be to God, it happened on Monday, on sit at home and in the evening. Yes, is God not wonderful? Although it was not that it's a fatal free. Yes, of course it consumed few people, but the most important thing is that the angle with which I and a lot of people are rejoicing is because it happened on Monday and in the evening. Just imagine if it had happened on that Monday in the afternoon. it could have claimed a lot. Or now, I don't even want to think about it or imagine if it had happened on Tuesday. I was thinking about it, I was imagining it until I came there, and I heard people screaming, crying. Like, if this thing had happened on Tuesday, it would have consumed people in hundreds. Okay, hundreds. When I am talking about the amount of people, as in how many people this thing could have affected, it is not only people that are selling. Okay, because since this construction of this building, the road that the road that people normally use, tricycle, most time rarely cars, the road was just very small. Okay, now people made alternative movement inside this building. At the back of those women selling on the road, people now make use of their back to pass, which is inside this building. Just imagine what it could have been if it happened on that busy day, when a lot of tricycle on the road, car on the road, people struggling to pass because of sand and stones and everywhere, littered everywhere. People now making use of inside the building to pass, to make their way haste. Now just think what it could have happened. What could have happened? So it could have caused a lot, like a lot. Would have affected everybody, both people selling and people passing, people going home, people running around and things like that. Okay, so we just have a lot of things to thank God for in this thing that happened. I don't even want to talk about the loss here. Okay, the person that did this work maybe might be trying to save costs, but now look at, he has saved costs into another wahala, and everything is just a total loss. No gain at all in this. Everything is just gross. It is too much. It is just better unimagined. Now back to the quality of the building. Yeah, back to the quality of the building. For those of you that have seen the other video, the sight and sound, you must have heard where people are shouting. Once people see the rod, the type of rod that was used to do this construction, people will be shouting, is this rug or broom that these people used? Although I'm not somebody that knows anything about building, but once you see that rod, you will know that something is wrong. Like, those people were set out, they're really set out for destruction. Okay, it might not be to destroy that was in their mind. Their mindset maybe was to just divert fund. Okay, but in the process they did it in a messy way. Okay, in a messy way, because how will you explain the type of rod that these people used to build? It was so ridiculous. People that does not know anything about building, once you see the rod, you will know that something is wrong. Another angle of it is that, do you know, as at the time I went, that most of the cement are so fresh, like so new. And the worst of it all is that the pillars crushed like blocks. I don't know, but I am thinking, at least, even if the building fell, at least you're supposed to see that pillars that are still standing strong. This thing you are seeing is not a pillar, so it's just that this should I say, I don't even know what to call it. Maybe I think it's the decking that you are seeing. You might be saying that it is not strong, but if you go very close, it is not strong. It's just that it's lucky that it felt like that without crushing pieces. The other side, all the pillars that I saw was just like blocks, very soft, and people were wondering. People lamented. Like, it was not a very beautiful sight at all. It was not a very beautiful sight at all. So when I made this video, I didn't even know what to talk. I didn't even know what to say. I just decided to just put it out there, the sight and sound, so that you guys will see that place that I've been following up, thinking on how it's going to be completed, and I'll go see it and I'll go film it and show you guys how beautiful Ochanja is. Look at how it's turned out. It is not giving joy at all. It's not giving joy at all. I heard news on how the state government plan to deal with the developer, the people in charge of this building. Okay, I just hope that they teach them lesson, okay, so that they will stop. And another thing is that it was funny to me how I felt that day. I felt so miserable for the wife of whoever that did this. I felt so miserable for the wife. I don't know if the person is married, but I couldn't stop thinking, what if this woman is the person is married and he's now bringing this type of problem to the wife? Forgive me for thinking that way, okay? The women supporting women in me was just thinking out loud. So thank you for watching. I just hope that this type of misfortune will not repeat itself again. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.